extremely helpful. Now we have a little new fun tidbit from Brittany.
On our previous episode of What the Tech, we showed you a picture to see if our viewers could figure out what sort of technology was shown in the photo. Now, as you can see, the object in the picture is actually a rotating skyscraper being built in Dubai. This building will be known as the world's first moving building. It is an 80-story tower with revolving floors that allows every floor to rotate at a different pace, giving it a shift-changing shape, so the building never looks the same. And here is this week's photo of What the Tech Is This. If you think you know what this new technology is being presented in the photo, please write to us at our website at tech-er.com to let us know.
Do you guys have any guesses as to what that could be?
No clue.
Jello. Yeah, stale Jello.
Yeah.
Some orange stuff in it.
It looks like Jello with like an orange put into it.
Yeah.
It looks like flubber.
Yeah.
It does look like flubber.
There you go.
Well, I
Flubber is
can't
pretty
wait to
inventive.
figure out what that is.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wonder if anyone at home knows what that is.
Well, I guess we'll have to wait
We'll
and
have to
see, right?
Okay. Well, I'm going to bring you guys a new little news segment this week, okay, about technology. Now, Lou, honey, you did a segment today on the iPad.
Yes, I did.
Yes,
yeah.
you did. Now, have you heard of any competition coming out against the iPad?
Yeah, I heard of the one that RIM is bringing out.
Wrong.
And,
Anything
that's
else?
not the one that you're talking about?
Not the
There's
newest.
another one?
There's a new one. Okay.
Ooh.
So, I'm going to read you guys a little something, okay? The much anticipated Samsung Galaxy Tab has arrived.
Oh, has it arrived?
It has arrived.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
And this is what it can do now. This Samsung Galaxy Tab versus the iPad, okay?
Wow.
This is its biggest form of competition right now. And apparently it is smaller, lighter. It has 2 cameras. How many does the iPad have?
0.
None. It's 7 inches versus 10 inches. It offers multitasking, whereas the iPad does
Doesn't.
not.
Yes.
Exactly. Also, it's less expensive.
Wow. But the
What do you guys
iPad
think?
does have something in its corner.
Okay.
Because it's been around for a while, and the iPhone and iPod Touch have been around for a while.
Yes.
All these apps that were made, so it has a
developed.
huge back catalog of apps available.
Yes, it does. But for the price and for all these features, do you think it's worth it, Romaine? Do you think it's worth saving $1 or $2? Also getting 2 cameras, well, $1 or a couple hundred. 2 cameras, multitasking, more convenient.
You know what throws me off is the 7-inch screen,
Exactly.
because it's too big to be able to carry in your pocket and too small to be able to carry as a laptop. It's weird. I don't know. Because the iPad has a 10-inch screen, right? So it's a small netbook. You can play around with it, and it's actually big enough for you to be able to see something.
Yeah.
But the 7-inch screen, you definitely can't put it in your pocket.
Yeah.
But you definitely can't carry it in your hand as easily as you could iPad. So I think that would be
So
one
actually
major
a very
difference.
good point.
Yeah.
It's neither here nor there.
Exactly,
Because
it's
the
in the
iPad
middle.
is big enough. Okay, it's big.
Yes.
It's an iPad, so you can have. But then this one is like. In the
Yeah,
middle,
it's in the middle. I think that's one of the biggest problems.
Funny enough, the creator of the iPad came out, and that was his only rebuttal.
Really?
Yes.
Oh wow.
That it's neither here nor there. It's
Yes.
7 inches, and the iPad's 10, and it's not a smartphone, but it's not a netbook. Like, what is it?
Yeah.
Very, very interesting that you guys had the same rebuttal. Okay, so Facebook. Well, obviously, we always have something to talk about on
Always.
Facebook, guys. Who isn't addicted to the Facebook out of us?
I think we're all users.
Yeah.
I'm not addicted.
You're not
I'm not
addicted?
addicted.
Okay.
I check
Not
it
yet?
once
No.
every
Oh,
2
please.
weeks or something.
We had to pull them away from the computer to
Yeah.
do this segment.
That is not true.
So, Facebook is launching something new in a few weeks.
Okay.
As we know, we all have our Facebook inboxes where we can receive messages and all this stuff, right? Facebook wants to completely take over and have that be your one and only inbox that you go to.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
So,
So you forward all your email from your other accounts to your Facebook?
to your Facebook account. You can
Wow.
even get your bills in your Facebook account.
I don't know if...
Everyone's on Facebook as it is,
Uh-huh.
right? And I believe that is, well, I check my Facebook inboxes more than I check my other inboxes. And who knows, like that is the most, I think it's the most convenient. And people are scared that's going to wipe out AOL. AOL's trying to come up with things. It's going to wipe out AOL, Hotmail. What do you guys think about this? Is this too far?
I don't think it'll wipe anybody out, but I mean, I'm just not comfortable with having everything in one place.
Yes,
I mean,
yeah.
you ever heard the saying, don't put all your eggs in one basket?
Yeah.
Well, same thing applies. I mean, what if something happens for for God's sakes, to Facebook, and then you lose everything. I mean, why would you want your bills to go to Facebook and everything? Like, I wouldn't feel comfortable doing that. That's just my dilemma with that. Yeah.
I agree.
Do you think it's going to take off?
Oh, it certainly will.
Yeah, definitely.
I certainly
People
will.
would wanna
I mean,
do
if
that.
they do turn into an email service, they would automatically become the largest email provider because they already have about 500 billion or something like
500
that.
million.
Million users, so they'd automatically go right to the top, eliminating Gmail and Hotmail and everybody else.
Yeah.
So.
Wow.
I know I personally love the fact that I have more than one email address.
Yeah.
So I have one for like my personal account, one for my like business like kind of account if I have anything that I want to send in like more professionally.
Right.
So I like the fact that I have more than one email account. And I'm not sure if I'd be the biggest fan of opening another email account on Facebook or not.
Yeah.
So
Same here.
Well, apparently it's up and coming, so I guess
Well, let's see
we'll
what
be able to
happens,
talk about this a little bit more in the future.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, funny that you said putting all your eggs in one basket. Because this ties into our next news topic. No, honestly, okay.
Wait, did you plan that? I didn't plan. I didn't plan
Did we plan this? I don't know. It just so happened, right? So let's talk about national security. Whoa, I know. I know. Where'd this come from? I don't know. But it's something to think about these days.
Okay.
Now, where does all their information, where is it all stored? Obviously.
Facebook servers.
Exactly. No, just kidding. Not yet. Not yet. But no, but where's all this information stored?
Normally on servers.
On servers.
Secure servers.
Secure servers. Now, how secure is secure?
Nothing for sure these days. I mean, everybody's always coming with new ways to get through firewalls and get information that they're not supposed to have. So because of the constant change, there's always people that are constantly learning new ways to get over that. So
So very rapidly, technology is moving forward, and we're dealing with national security, having things online and this and that. So now they're debating what to do about this because they're worried now, which it makes sense. Does it not make sense? When you have all your stuff online, anyone else can get into it.
It's true, yeah.
Do you think?
Yeah, I mean,
do you
you
think
know
we're going to regress? Do you think we're going to start putting things on shelves
Like
now
in a
instead of
basement
storing them-
somewhere, you know?
Yeah,
underneath the mattress.
Yeah.
underneath the mattress is the safest place.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it is where, it is a concern because in the world of hacking, when it comes to that, there is no limit. People could hack anything.
Right.
From anything to everything. So, but back to your point, are we going to go back to putting things on the shelves and under our mattress? No. Why? Because we're just too lazy.
Okay.
Right? As humans, I think we're too lazy, and we did all this to be able to.
I wouldn't go that far to say we're too lazy. I just think
Well, when
I
it
think
comes
No,
to
but
too lazy, when it comes to national security, I don't think you can be too lazy.
No, but as in the general population, what I meant to say is we created all these things to help make life easier for us,
become dependent.
And now we've become so dependent. I don't think there's any way we could go back, to doing something.
No, I think the reason why we can't go back is because the majority is moving forward.
Yes.
Right. So even if we wanted to, we would be looked at as you're against it, or
You're the
you're
Stone
not,
Age.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You're not up to the time, or
Uh-huh.
whatever the case may be. So I think if somebody said, well, you know what, I don't want to put my stuff online. I want to store it in a safe and secure place. I don't know. I don't think you'd be seen in a good light.
Yeah.
If you were to do it that way.
You wouldn't. People see you as being left behind or
Yeah.
being uneducated
Yeah,
almost.
kind of.
Yeah.
Because even now, like for example, just to take it back, like I have a BlackBerry.
Right.
And back in the day, when I was a young lad, and I wanted to, for example, talk to a young lady, okay?
Yes.
I would ask her for her number, right? But nowadays, you can't even ask for that because everybody's on the BlackBerry rim.
BBM.
They're the
Yes.
BBM. So
Yes.
if you ask for a number, you're like, what? What are you talking about? It's all about the pin, buddy. You're like,
Yeah.
oh, shucks. Right? So you know what I mean? So it's like, it's a lot about people moving forward. And if you don't keep up with it, then it's like, whoa, like where
Yeah.
have you been, buddy?
Yeah.
So I mean, I think it's the same type of thing where if you don't keep up with it, you will be left
No
behind.
doubt about that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, thank you guys. Thank you. We had a really successful show today, and everyone did very, very well. I want to, again, get our viewers to go to our website in case you've missed anything or would like to recap anything that we've done and discussed today. It's very up to date. So we'd love to see you there at www.techer.com.
You have the giggles today, don't you?
I do have the giggles today.
That's good.
See you guys next week, and thanks a lot.
Yes.
Yeah,
See
I
ya.
totally have the
That was-
giggles today.